Fellas and gentlemen, I'm Dash, and welcome back. I'm a kind of a dumbass. It turned out that the problem was not with my headset, but the fact that there is simply no audio coming from the game at this point, which makes me feel really stupid. So, yeah, anyway, so let's continue. Mia says, "Wait, Phoenix!" Mia? What? Look at that photo once more! That's it, Phoenix! Wow, now we have really loud music. Which photo? The new one or the old one? That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial! What? Yeah, Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Sounds good. Certainly! I don't see why not! Phoenix! Show him! What should I show him? There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo! What about it? Okay, find the inconsistency in the photo. Okay. Where? The Steel Samurai is holding the spear, but the spear was the murder weapon. Huh. I'm gonna take a state first, but I'm pretty sure that's it. So, let's present that. I think it's here. You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual. I suppose that's because I'm not confident about it at all. So, maybe you want to rethink your case, Mr. Wright. Yes, please, Your Honor. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Are we gonna get any sort of penalty? Looks like the answer's no, so it's not the spear. The fact that he's left-handed. Wait, that's in Studio 2. It happened in Studio 1. I'm gonna present fucking that. I think it's... No, that's not it. Maybe it's the one up top. Alright, I'll skip to it. Okay, we're back. Let's try presenting this one up top. Your Honor, look at this. There we go. That's actually what it is. I see! A gate! Yes. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Oh, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! Drew says, so the body was moved then? Perhaps, or this is completely different than the murder scene. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. Eh? What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I love you, Judge. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here, in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? Does we actually know it was taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Over to show the judge where the murder took place. Okay. So what's gonna happen? It's Studio 2. Take that. Here, at Studio 2. Okay. I see! That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. In fact, we've been there. So, Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Because the trailer is there, the path was blocked, no filming was done there. That's gonna be the path was blocked. Let me check the court record on this new photo. We don't actually have the photo in the court record. So, oh well. So the path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard! The path was blocked at 2:15. Which means that no one could have gone back and forth. So, what happened is, it's not that we can't... Everyone who we thought had an alibi because they were at Studio 2, it's reversed. Everyone that wasn't at Studio 2 could not have done it. Only the people at Studio 2 could have. So it's either the director, the producer, or the bigwigs. So... In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. And I guess they maybe moved the body after the fact. The once the monkey head had been moved. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remembers Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio One. But in fact, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. Hammer. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. And the meeting, they took a break for only 15 minutes, which if the victim was already there, maybe they were behind the trailer or something so the other people didn't see it. That's plenty of time to commit a murder. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. So it has to be one of the bigwigs then. They were at the scene of the crime. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Olbeck saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. We don't know why. Then he went to Studio 2. Objection. This is madness! This is blasphemy! This is Sparta! Sorry. Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? No. He was going to commit murder as the Steel Samurai and frame Will Powers for it. And then he was going to kill someone. We don't know who yet. And they retaliated in self-defense. We need to hear who Cody saw. Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me the proof that shows that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Actually, I'm gonna do a state, but I'm pretty sure I have proof. It's the sleeping pills. So let's take state 6. I have proof. Yeah, you do? You do, Mr. Wright! Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof, this is the Phoenix. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. The sleeping pills, the empty bottle. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills?! The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Murmur. Wait a moment! That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes! But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it! Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood, fingerprint the bottle, or examine Hammer's body. Again, I'm gonna take a state, but I say fingerprint the bottle. Do we have any fingerprints to compare it to? That's the question. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well, let's hear it! I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. See, I'm sorry to notice that the frame rate's a bit wonky, in the little pans, back to Edgeworth. I suppose you're right! Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Okay, so we're gonna have some sort of, I guess not. I was gonna say, a recess, but it looks like we did. Look, the court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today, so we are gonna have a recess. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed, Calvin Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Olbeck may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai suit and costume? Also, who killed him and why? That's a good question. Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Well, that's what you get in this business. Mr. Edgeworth! You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. The trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension, because of the only 3-day limit they have in this strange universe. Very well, court is adjourned. And I'll skip after the... Oh, no, we're gonna have a thing. October 19th at 2:47 p.m. at District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. So, things have gone very well today, actually. You know, I'd say things are more in our favor that Powers is not guilty than they are in the favor that he is guilty. Especially, I mean, he was sleeping not near Studio 2 the entire time. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home 3 times during the trial by, like, having Maya stop channeling you. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Yeah, not really, but that's our job. Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Or, sorry, me too. Dead? Ho, of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks, Sniff. Get it right, alright. To be continued. Okay, I'll skip to after I've told it not to save. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices, I am back. So, that was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? I'm too bad. I'm sorry I missed it, so Maya's back. Question mark. Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive, and proof. Wow! Good going, Nick! Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. That's a stupid system, but... Initial trial? What's that? Didn't we already learn about this? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste, so we have to do it by today, so let's talk to her. Okay, talk about the Steel Samurai, the director's alibi, and any ideas. Let's go. Let's start from the bottom and go up. Any ideas? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here, so the answer's no. So, no, I haven't noticed anything. Right, maybe we should go talk to WP? WP, Powers, right, sounds good. Okay, the director's alibi. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh? See, which means that the killer has to be one of them. Or one of the bigwigs. And Maya's probably so confused right now. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? See, was Maya always this excitable? It's strange, you know, normally you have sort of an audience, you know, surrogate or whatnot, that has to have everything explained, but we're sort of, like, it seems like Maya's that role in this case. We're having to explain everything to her. Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? That's what we have to figure out. What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yes, and yeah, but Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? Well, that's what we have to find out. So, okay, so they said to go to the detention center. So let's do that. October 19th, detention center. Okay, visitor's room. Excuse me, Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. I thought that was yesterday. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Does he? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. You could stop looking so vulnerable to— oh my! What's gonna happen now? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help. Ha ha ha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. She's just sort of our Watson to my Holmes. Please, this is no laughing matter. Okay, so we have an option to talk. We will say what's they're going to be. Producer Vasquez, Director Manila, and Mr. Hammer. I think we'll start from the bottom and go up with him, but we'll do that in the next video. So, I am Dash, and I'm out.